Today is Monday, June 16th, 2014. Do not worry about the fact that my voice and mouth are out of sync. Welcome to Recommonday here on Pretty Much It, where every week we tell you guys about the movies, video games, TV, comics, and music that we personally feel you should spend some time with this week and check out, like at a library. Let's get right into it, starting off with what movies are coming out this week. First things first, we've got one that I'm actually, believe it or not, I enjoyed the first one for what it's worth, and I would like to see the next one, and that is Think Like a Man 2. I mean, it is what it is. I don't even know how to explain it. It was, silly fun, the first one. And this one looks to be the same. Does it look good? Not necessarily, but I don't know. For some reason, I just enjoyed it. Maybe a guilty pleasure. But so we'll see if this one is fun like the first one. And the other movie coming out that I really want to see is Jersey Boys. Now, this looks great. I'm very excited. I have not seen the Broadway show, actually, so I guess this will be in place of that, unfortunately. I would like to have seen the Broadway show, but what can you do besides see the Broadway show? But that's it for movies coming out this week. Let's move on to DVDs. We've got a couple of exciting ones. First off, we've got Joe. Is it Joe? Just Joe. Not just Joe, just Joe. Not just Joe, just Joe. This is one I'm looking forward to seeing. It's Nicolas Cage doing a serious role. It kind of looks like Mud with Nicolas Cage almost. That's what it feels like. Because I believe Ty Sheridan is in it, so there you go. Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty sure I'm right. I hope I'm right. I want to see it. We also have the Grand Budapest Hotel, which was great, and I highly recommend it if you are a fan of Wes Anderson. It was awesome. And finally, we have the Lego Movie, which is great because I am just thinking about it recently, having seen 22 Jump Street. I have it in my head just, thinking I need to see that again, so this works out very, very nicely. The Lego Movie, definitely don't miss it if you haven't seen it. Very, very highly recommended. And that is it for movies and DVDs coming out this week. Let's move on over to Jake to find out what video games are coming out this week.
Hey guys, it's me, Jake. I am back from E3, and it was a blast. I got to see a lot of video games, but unfortunately, there's not really any video games coming out this week. The only thing that's worth mentioning is EA's big UFC game. I don't really know much about UFC, but there is a demo available, and I played it, and it's a pretty solid game. It's pretty awesome. So that's definitely worth checking out, especially since there's going to be a bit of a lull in video games for a while. But that's about it for me for video games. I'm going to keep driving in the middle of nowhere. Let's move on over to Lauren. Excuse me, I'm like stumbling over my words. With the TV news. Holy crap, it's really hard to do this while driving.
Hey everybody, we've got a ton of stuff on TV this week. We've got the series premiere of Seven Deadly Sins on Showtime. We've also got the series premiere of Dominion on Sci-Fi. This is the TV show kind of based on that show Legion. I saw the premiere and I hated it. It was really shitty, but if you're actually committed to trying to watch this show, you should tune in like 30 minutes into the premiere. Like the first 30 minutes were so terrible. The second 30 minutes were only slightly less terrible. And then we've also got the season premiere of Defiance on Sci-Fi as well. That's season 2. We've got the season premiere of season 2 of Rectify, which I really need to catch up on. I've heard nothing but good things. And we've also got this final season premiering on HBO of True Blood, which I've watched the show since day one. It's been really not great recently, but I think they'll do right by the show for the final season. We got a couple of finales this week. We got over on FX, we've got the finale of Fargo, which I really need to catch up on because I was really into it at first, and then it kind of fell off because it was like at a weird time on Tuesday nights. We got the season premiere of Louie on FX. This season has been really great, and I just really love this show, and it is coming back. I think it'll always come back as long as Louis C.K. wants to make it. And then another other finale we've got this week is Orphan Black over on BBC America. I love the show, it's so great. And the one series finale I really want to mention is Enlisted. It's canceled, but it was so delightful, and Fox really didn't do right by it. It could have been great if they gave it a chance, but oh well, such is network television. And then lastly, it's the Critics' Choice TV Awards, and the only reason I say it is because I really thought that they got it right as far as nominations this year. Like out of all award shows, like the Critics' Choice Awards got TV right. So I probably won't watch it. I'll just like see the winners the next day. But that's on the CW if you feel like watching it. And that's everything. Next up, Andrew with the comics.
Hey guys, what's up? So this week in comics, we have the Silver Surfer #3 coming out of Marvel. I've been a huge fan of this book so far during these 3 issues. I'm a big fan of Dan Slott. I love his run on Spider-Man, and I really love the run on this as well. The art in this book, I think, is what's my favorite about it. It's a very kind of weird art. especially for today's standards anyway. It's kind of like more old school, very colorful, very vibrant, but also kind of very flat at the same time. Also from Marvel, we have Original Sin number 4. So far, I've loved every issue of this series that Marvel has been going on, like this main event they have going on. The last issue, the ending of it, it was mind-blowing. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? I remember reading it, I dropped it. I was just so goddamn like... Also from Marvel, we have Nova number 18. This is actually an Original Sin tie-in for Nova, which I'm excited to see because Nova and the Watcher did grow kind of close during the previous Nova issue, so I really want to see how Sam has been affected by the Watcher's passing. So that should be cool. And last but definitely not least, my favorite release for this week is Sex Criminals number 6. I love this book so much. Matt Fraction is an awesome writer. He kills it in this. He kills it in Hawkeye. I love the two characters in this book. I love the relationship they have going on. It's very quirky. The book is fucking hysterical. And it's called Sex Criminals. Like, why do you not want to read that? Come on. I love stealing shit. I love sex. I love the number 6. Just... boom. That's all I have for comics this week. Listen to what I'm telling you and go read these books. Now go listen to whatever music Kevin wants you to listen to. Kevin, what we got?
Hey everybody, happy Rec-O Monday. Father's Day is over. I hope you dads had a great Dad's Day. I know a lot of dads listen and watch the show. I know that's a lie. But holy smokes, I better get rolling because there's a lot of music this week. First things first. We have AKA, which is an album coming out from J-Lo, so that's very exciting. We have A Town Called Paradise from Tiesto. We have Ultraviolence from Lana Del Rey. We have X from Ed Sheeran. Gotta love that. We have Hunting Party from Hunting Party, I think that's what it's called, from Linkin Park, which is nuts. Linkin Park, whoa. In the Lonely Hour from Sam Smith. If you've heard any of the songs off that album, you should be very excited. Sam Smith, a wonderful vocalist, and that's all there's to say about that. I'm super excited about that album. And lastly, for those of you who are fans of Disney, and let's be real, who isn't a fan of Disney? And if you're not, you're anti-American. We have the Aladdin original soundtrack from the Broadway musical coming out, which is very exciting. If you saw the performance at the Tonys, it looks like one hell of a show, and it's going to be one hell of an album. And that's all there is to say about that. That's all I have up my sleeve, my wizard sleeve. All right, that's it for me. Now here is Eric.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your movies, video games, TV, comics, and music to check out this week. The giveaway winner is No Ga Rockin' X Soul. A beautiful, exotic last name, if there ever was one. Beautiful. Please write to us on Facebook.com/prettymuchit, and we will get your information to send you a free shirt from beobscure.com. Thank you so much for entering. And if you're wondering how you can win a free shirt, make sure you watch the Friday show and enter the giveaway every week. Actually, you don't even need to watch the Friday show, technically. But you can enter the giveaway every week. We give away a free shirt every week, and that's lovely. But that about wraps it up for this week's episode of Rec-O Monday. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great week. I will see you again on Friday, and that's pretty much it.
And then we've got a couple of finales this week. We've got you messed me up when you walked by again. My sister likes to walk by in the background and mess me up. Okay.